அட்லீஸ்ட்
ரெக்கார்டிங் ஸ்டார்ட்
5 பண்ணிட்டேன் சார்.
Yes. Good evening, dear Toastmasters and friends. சொல்வேந்தர்களே, நண்பர்களே, மாலை வணக்கம். I am Anand, hat of Surgeon at Arms today. To Tamizhootru Chennai Solvendar Mandram. Be seated comfortably and enjoy 2 hours of unalloyed bliss. என் பெயர் ஆனந்த். இன்று நான் அறங்காவலர். தமிழூற்று செல்வேந்தர்கள் மன்றத்துக்கு உமக்கு நல்வரவு. வசதியாக அமர்ந்து மகிழுங்கள். Toastmasters is a non-profit international organization. The mission of the Toastmasters Club states, we provide a supportive and positive learning experience in which members are empowered to develop communication and leadership skills, resulting in greater self-confidence and personal growth. சொல்வேந்தர் ஒரு லாப நோக்கம் இல்லாத பண்பாட்டு நிறுவனம். இம்மன்றத்தின் குறிக்கோள் ஆதரவளிக்கும் நேர்மறையான கல்வி அனுபவத்தை அளித்து அதன் மூலம் உறுப்பினர்கள் கருத்து பரிமாற்றம் மற்றும் ஆளுமை திறன்களை வளர்த்து கொண்டு தன்னம்பிக்கைகளையும் சுய முன்னேற்றத்தையும் மேம்படுத்தும் அதிகாரம் பெற வைப்பது. In order to have a smooth meeting undertaken to abide by following convictions. Switch off or mute mobile phones and all other sound making devices. Of course, claps, laughter, cough and sneeze are allowed. Avoid speaking on politics, religion or sex during the meeting. You are free to do so after the meeting. Do not disturb the meeting by moving or speaking or creating any other hindrance. If you want to say something, put your hands up. கூட்டம் தடங்கு தடையின்றி நடைபெற பின்வரும் மரபுகளை பின்பற்றும். கைபேசியும் பிற ஒலி எழுப்பும் கருவிகளையும் செயலறுப்போம் அல்லது ஊமையாக்குவோம். கைத்தற்றல், சிரிப்பு, இருமல், தும்மல் இவற்றுக்கு அனுமதி உண்டு. கூட்டத்தில் அரசியல், இறையியல், பாலியல் பற்றி பேசுவதை தவிர்ப்போம். கூட்டம் முடிந்த பின் பேசலாம். இடம்பெயர்த்தல், பேசுதல் போன்ற தடைகளை கூட்ட தொல்லை கொடுக்காதீர்கள். எனினும் பேச விழைத்தால் கையை உயர்த்தவும். Now it's my pleasant duty to escape my handing over the meeting to our president. So now I am handing over to our president, DTM Sambat Saurirajan sir. He has got decades, 2-3 decades of experience in Toastmastering. What I admire most about DTM Sambat Saurirajan sir is that spontaneous humor he cracks, that is unmatchable. Now I am handing the floor to DTM Sambat Saurirajan sir. Over to you, sir.
Thank you very much. Good afternoon, Toastmasters and guests. சொல்வேந்தர்களுக்கும் விருந்தினர்களுக்கும் மாலை வணக்கம். I am glad to open meeting number 337 with the sound of the gavel. Let me have the pleasant task of getting guests introduced. I request the guests one by one I will name to introduce themselves very briefly. Their name, their educational qualification, and their occupation will do for the time being. As we go along, we will learn more and more about these guests. Now, may I ask guest Satyaseelan to introduce himself. Please unmute.
Good evening, sir.
Yes. Yes.
Can you hear me, sir?
Yes, very much.
Sir, my name is Satyaseelan. I am working in DRDO, sir, as a scientist.
Very good.
I
Thank
belong
you
to
very much. You belong to?
Chennai only, Madipak.
Very good. Thank you very much.
Yes.
I am also a scientist, retired now.
Okay.
I am a material science research and development.
Yes.
For 34 years, I worked in that line. Okay,
Uh,
welcome you all.
Which organization, sir? May I know?
More than one. Later on, we will connect about that. Okay. Then guest Smita. Guest Smita, can you introduce yourself briefly? We are not hearing your sound. You have to unmute yourself if you have not done it. She is connecting the audio. Okay, guest Vineet, unmute and then introduce yourself. Guest Vineet. Guest Rajkumar. Yes, unmute yourself. Yeah.
Okay. I'm Rajkumar, sir. I'm working as a accountant, sir. Now I'm in Chennai Perungudi.
Okay, very good.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Guest Smita. Introduce yourself. Unmute yourself and introduce yourself. Guest Smita, unmute yourself.
சரியா கேட்கும்
Now we could hear you. Come. Okay, we will come to you later. Guest Manimurugan.
Good evening, sir. This is Mani Murugan. My qualification is MSc Computer Science. I am working in HCL as a technical manager. I am in Chennai, Mylapore.
Very good. Thank you very much. You are welcome. Guest Malati.
Good evening, sir. Myself Malati. I am homemaker at present. I'm from Pondicherry, sir.
Very good. Guest Niveda.
Hello. Can you hear me, sir?
Yeah, we can hear you but not see you.
It's not my camera.
Okay, no problem. Please introduce yourself.
I'm Nivita. So from city Chennai, organization named SG People Trust. So working for children's education. It's an NGO.
Okay, very good. Thank you and welcome. Then we have guest Chalakumaran.
Yes, sir. Good evening, sir. I'm Chandra Kumar. I'm basically a mechanical engineer. I'm working for the material manufacturing company. I'm stayed in Madhavan. I want to learn more about this. Tamizhootru Toastmasters. Thank you.
Thank you. Guest Toastmaster Soundarajan.
Yeah, good evening, all. So this is Soundarajan. So I am basically BE mechanical engineer. So overall, I have 10 years experience in automobile industry. Presently, I am working in Isuzu Motors and living in Porur, nearby Kovur.
Which club do you belong to?
So I am taught by Toastmaster class.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Then guest Venkat, PMP says.
Good evening. This is Venkatraman, sir. I'm from Trichy. I am basically into travel industry and travel and medical insurance space. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Then we have VH Sriram.
Good evening, all. Good evening, all.
Yes, good evening.
So I'm Sriram, and I'm currently doing my second year of college, and I need to learn more about public speaking. That's why I am in this platform.
Thank you very much. Friends, we had a good set of introduction. Some more of our members are away this week, and one or two will join now. Meanwhile, let me talk very briefly about the contest season in Toastmasters, because it is one of the areas many guests like to know more about. When they join and they find this, they frequently ask us questions. So in Toastmasters, the contests are organized in 4 different categories every year. In Chennai, our district, we do it 2 in the first half of the year, that is July to December, and 2 in the second half of the Toastmaster year, that is January to June. So now it is a season already, clubs have started. Winners from the club, 2 of the winners from the club, they will go to the area contest. 2 of the area winners will go to the division contest. 1 of the division winners will go to the district contest. And then we have district champion, position number 1, 2, 3. And the district winner in one of the categories, that is international speech competition. It is called international because it goes beyond district. It goes to regional level and world semi-final and world championship final. So we are starting now in this month. We are going to have our club contest. Many clubs have already started having. What are the categories we are going to do now in this time is international speech contest and a table topic contest. Even today, you will have an example of table topic session. You will understand what is table topic contest. So it's a brief speech of a topic given suddenly on the spot. The other one, international speech contest, is the main speech contest in Toastmasters. It is you try to convey a serious message, inspiration or motivation, or some sort of a serious message with a speech of 5 to 7 minutes duration. If you want to win this at any level, your speech should have certain minimum qualities. So we will see how to prepare for this in today's education program, which will come later on. Meanwhile, I want to welcome all our guests because it is a very interesting and a lucky break for you to listen to the contest speech-based education program in the very beginning. So based on this, you can start preparing. But if you join, you cannot join that particular contest immediately. All other 3 categories you can join immediately. Now, before introducing the master of ceremony, let me introduce a couple of more people who have joined. Guest Vignesh, can you quickly unmute and introduce yourself very briefly, giving your name, place, and education and occupation? Guest Vignesh. Okay, guest Sudarshan.
Yes, sir. I'm Sudarshan, sir.
Introduce yourself.
Sir, I'm a doctor, sir. Actually, working in government hospital, Arakonam, sir.
Okay.
Yes.
Then we have Vineet back. Initially, he was there. Vineet, can you quickly introduce yourself? I think Vineet. Okay. Guest Lakshmi Murali. Please unmute and quickly introduce yourself. Yes, Lakshmi Murali, you are not unmuting. You have to unmute and introduce yourself.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, now yes.
Yeah, happy evening. This is Lakshmi here. I'm a teacher, trainer, counselor. I just want to upgrade myself, and Toastmaster was part of my husband. I just want to learn, upgrade myself. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Guest Vignesh or Vineet, can you introduce yourself quickly? Otherwise, we'll move on. We'll see later on. Okay.
Hello, sir.
So yes.
Yeah, I am Vignesh, sir. I am currently pursuing CA.
This is the second time you are coming, right?
No, sir, this is my first time.
Okay. Then you tell about your place and occupation. You are doing CA now, is it?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you very much. Then Mohan Krishnan, please introduce yourself briefly. Unmute and do that.
Yes, sir. Good evening. Can you hear me?
Yes, very much. Please go
Yeah,
on.
I'm Mohan Krishnan. I am CA analyst in Ford Technology. I'm my native is Vellore.
Okay, you are working in Ford, is it?
Yeah.
Okay, very good. Welcome. So now today we have got a master of ceremony who will run the show, and that is Toastmaster Anand. Toastmaster Anand is a very keen Toastmaster. He is a member of more than one club, and he participates in all different activities. He is now the sergeant at arms of this club. He was also president of another club. You can understand his involvement and the leadership contribution. So I request Toastmaster Anand to take the stage and run the show. But because of the little bit time we lost, let us go fast a little bit. Thank you very much.
Sure. Thank you very much, President, for your splendid introduction. Toastmasters, fellow Toastmasters, and dear guest. Good evening to all. Right. So today the topic is that CI. Okay. I request you kindly mute your audio. Kindly mute your microphone. In case if you want to speak, I request you kindly unmute and speak. Right. Thank you very much, right, for responding to my words. Right. Fantastic. So, right, when you enter into you have completed your schooling, you have completed your college. After that, you are entered into the organization. You are entered into the corporate world. You are attending an interview, right? Please, what is the most important thing they will assess? Could you please respond? HR is doing the interview. The senior manager is doing the interview. You first time you are right, you are going to enter into a corporate world. What is the thing they will assess you?
So can I say?
Yes, please.
The main thing is that they judge our body language and our communication skills most probably, and the way we respond to their questions or queries somewhere.
Okay. So this is your skill part they are assessing. Fantastic. Right. What are the other parts they will assess? Fabulous. Apart from skill, they assess one part is a skill, one domain is skill. What are the other? Body
Your
language is, yes.
Your behavior skills. How do you present? How do you talk? How do you communicate? Everything will be related to each other.
Yes.
Your
Yes.
context. Everything is related to each other.
Absolutely. One is a skill. That second thing is that the attitude part and the behavior part, fabulous. And one more domain, 3 domain. You told about the 2 domains. What is the third domain?
Your presentation.
Absolutely. Your technical knowledge, mostly the technical presentation. You're right. Your qualification, fantastic. They will assess what is the knowledge you possess. What are the technical knowledge? That means, in a nutshell, they evaluate your intelligent quotient. They evaluate your aptitude. Right. Same. Right. Your aptitude is very good. So you are entered into the organization. So after 2-3 years, you want to go higher the ladder. What is the important skill needed when you want to move higher the ladder? Could you please use your chat box, or you can unmute and you can interact.
Upgrade your skill for whatever you needed, whatever job you want to upgrade yourself in all the levels. If you really want to upgrade yourself.
Right. In one of the Toastmasters of the day, I spoke about that topic also. I have given that hints. If anyone has attended, you can give. I spoke about that. If you want to...
Emotional intelligence.
Absolutely. Thank you very much, General Evaluator. It is emotional intelligence, right? If you want to move higher the ladder, the most important skill needed in today's context is that emotional intelligence. See, the self-awareness is a part of emotional intelligence. Your listening skill is a part of emotional intelligence. Your empathy, your motivation, your self-regulation, these are all the subcomponent of the emotional intelligence. Right? In today's context, more than the IQ and EQ, one of the skill is required. That is your CI. What is that? That is your CI. The topic today is CI. Anyone can judge. Could you please try?
Cognitive intelligence.
Cognitive intelligence. Wow, what a great. So use your chat box also. I can see a lot of responses. Cognitive, one is cognitive intelligence. What about others?
Communication ability.
Communication intelligence, fantastic. You are coming near. Absolutely, you are coming near. Yeah, I want the answer from you. Connect. Okay. Communication, fantastic. Mental quotient, okay. IQ, EQ, okay. Then more than that, anyone. So the IQ plus EQ equal to conversational intelligence. So today that the CI means conversational intelligence, right? We are the social animal. How we exchange the information by means of effective conversation. If the conversation is very effective, then we will have the positive outcome. If the conversation is not up to the mark, you will get the opposite effect, that negative outcome. We are going to discuss many things about that conversational intelligence. So now let me explain about the structure of the meeting. The structure of the meeting is that the first session is that educational session, and the second session is that table topic. Even the guest also participate in the table topics. It is about the impromptu speech. And the third item of the agenda, that is the evaluation system. So these are all the structure of the meeting. Myself alone can't run the show more effectively. To support me, we have our general evaluator with us. So today, Vikram Ashokan is going to play the role of the general evaluator. Like me, he was worked as a medical representative in a multinational company. After that, he migrated to Hong Kong and he started his own entrepreneurship. And his hobbies are reading, listening to music, and Toastmastering. Let us put your hands together to welcome Toastmaster Vikram. Over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the day. Good evening, Mr. and Madam Toastmasters, fellow Toastmasters, guest. The purpose of the general evaluator is to evaluate everything that takes place through the meeting. During the meeting, I will take notes on everything that happens and doesn't happen. I will evaluate each participant on the meeting program and look for good examples for preparation, organization, delivery, enthusiasm, observation, and performance of duties. At the end of the meeting, I will give you my report. Thank you, Toastmaster and Madam Toastmaster. To perform this duty, I have a team. May I request the timer, Soundararajan, to describe about his duties.
Thank you, General Evaluator Toastmaster Ashokan. So good evening to all. So as a timer, I will be deliver the speech adhering lines. I will be using 3 color cards used while speaking speakers: green, yellow, and red. Today we have 2 special segments. One is for educational section, another one is table topic sections. So for the educational section, for the time limit for is 25 minutes, and I will be using green card at the end of 25th minutes, and the yellow card for 27th minutes, and the red card will be 30 minutes. For table topic segment, the time limit for the speaker is from 1 to 2 minutes. So at the end of 1 minute, I will be display the green card. At the end of 1 minute 30 seconds, I will display the yellow card. And at the end of 2 minutes, I will be display the red card. So for evaluation segment, the time limit for the speaker. So today we don't have any prepared speak. So let me share my screen, show you how the timer card would be. So this is green card. So this is yellow card. And this is red card. So I will be noting down the time sequence of every speaker and will provide my report when called upon by General Evaluator. Over to General Evaluator. Thank you.
Thank you, Sundaresan. Apart from timer, we do have 2 more roles. One is the R counter. R counter normally records the unusual sounds like and which are meaningless sounds, and the repetition of words which is being produced by the speaker. And they record them and they present their report at the end of the meeting. Unfortunately, today we don't have an R counter, and the grammarian is also there, who is also part of our team, tag team. He would record the good usage of words, and he will introduce a word of a day, which all the speakers and the participants will use during the meeting. And unfortunately, today we don't have a grammarian because we don't have a prepared speaker. Thank you, and over to our TMOD, TM Anand.
Yes, thank you very much, General Evaluator Toastmaster Vikram Ashokan. Right. Let us discuss about the theme. Today the theme, as we are discussing, is that conversational intelligence. The conversational intelligence functions on the 3 level. Let us discuss on the first level. The first level is a very basic level. It is a transactional conversation. Transactional. The first level is called as transactional. In this transactional, what will have? We will ask questions, right, and answer for the questions, and we share information. So let me do a demo. It's a small. I request the guest, please, someone can please open your video and let us have a role play for a minute. Mr. Sriram, guest Shira Niveta, yes. Niveta, could you please open the camera? Yes. Guest Niveta, நீங்க எப்படி இருக்கீங்க?
நான் நல்லா இருக்கேன் சார். நீங்க எப்படி இருக்கீங்க?
ஓகே, நான் நல்லா இருக்கேன். சோ காலையில என்ன சாப்பிட்டீங்க?
காலையில சாப்பிடல சார். டைரக்டா லஞ்ச் தான் இன்னைக்கு. சோ
ஓகே, தட் இஸ் ஓகே. we can call it as brunch. நீங்க அதாவது காலையிலயும் மத்தியானத்தையும் சாப்பிட்டுருக்கீங்க. அது பிரஞ்ச்னு கூட நம்ம வச்சுக்கலாம். இன்னைக்கு நிறைய பேர் இன்னைக்கு பிஸி வேர்ல்ட் இப்படிதான் சாப்பிடுறாங்க. இன்னைக்கு என்ன நியூஸ் எதனா பாத்தீங்களா?
நியூஸ் வந்து அப்டேட்டா இப்ப கலாய்ச்சிட்டு ஐ மீன் லைக் டீசிங் ஒன் அட் த சேம் டைம் நான் எதிர்பார்த்த ஒரு விஷயம். விஜய் வந்து அரசியல் வந்திருக்காருன்னு சொல்லி அந்த ஒரு விஷயம் ஏதோ ஒரு ட்ரெண்டிங்கா கொண்டு வந்து நிறுத்துறாங்க. ஜஸ்ட் நாட் அட் ஆல் யூஸ் திங் பட் ஸ்டில் அதுதான் ஏதோ ஒரு பெரிய ட்ரெண்டிங்கா காமிச்சிட்டு இருக்காங்க இப்போ.
அது ஓகே. நீங்க பெட்ரோல் விலை வந்து 60 பைசா வந்து ஏறி போச்சு பாத்தீங்களா?
கேள்விப்பட்டேன் சார். ஆக்சுவலி பெட்ரோல் நேத்து போடும் போது ஆக்சுவலி ஆனா இன்னைக்கு தெரியல. பட் நேத்து ஃபீல் பண்ண ஆக்சுவலி பெட்ரோல் போடும்போது என்னன்னா டே பை டே இன்க்ரீஸ் ஆயிட்டு இருக்கேன்னு நினைச்சேன். பட் ஆனா இப்ப நீங்க சொல்லவும் அந்த நியூஸ் மேபி நான் இனிமேல் பார்த்தா இது பண்ண முடியும்.
Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you for that. Right. So this is called as thank you. Transactional right conversation. It is a basic level of conversation. Why we are having that level of conversation? To establish a rapport, right? To establish a rapport. What you do in this transactional conversation, only will ask question and answer, or we share the information. This is the first level of conversation. We will discuss furthermore about the second and third, right? Before that, let us move on to the first item of the agenda. The first item of the agenda is the educational session by DTM Sambat Saurirajan sir. So the topic is how to make a speech and prepare for the contest, right? Today, myself also going to learn many things about this information. Let me hand over the floor to Sambat Saurirajan sir. Over to you, sir.
Hello, friends. Welcome back once again and good afternoon. Today, we are going to talk about speech preparation and preparation for a contest. I am going to confine it to English because the contests are taking place here only in English. Because we have to get outside judges and others who may or may not know Tamil fully. And there are not many other clubs from where the Tamil contests will come. We can have our internal contest later on in Tamil. That is a different thing. But whatever I am going to discuss today about speech preparation and contest preparation is all same, whether it is English or Tamil or any other language also. So you can absorb these ideas and try to make the best of them as you go along. So I would like to share my screen. Can you see my screen?
Oh, yes, sir. It's visible.
See, I have given the title as Be Your Best. But to make it easy for others to understand, in the flyer, we made a slightly different explanatory type of title. But this is the title. What I mean is, if you do your best, you'll be your best. So in your preparation, this is the philosophy I want to strongly adhere to. Be your best always. I would like to ask somebody here a question. Anand, was your last speech the best speech ever?
Sir, what was the last speech and the best? Yes.
Was your last speech the best speech ever?
No, sir.
So you have given your best speech sometime before. The last speech was not the best.
No. This... so far, I have given 7-8 speeches. Among that, I can say that the sixth speech was the best speech. I can say I got a good.
No. So okay. Forget about that. Was your last speech the best? Answer for that.
Yes.
That was the last speech.
Yes.
Before you gave that, previously, was the fifth speech the best?
Yes.
Every time like this?
Yes. Fifth was a best, but on the first, second was a worst speech. I can say that.
No. Don't answer extra because we are wasting time. Timer, I was given 40 minutes. If you see the agenda, we started 5 minutes late and we have already lost some time. Let us see how best we can manage. Okay. In most people case, for example, Vikram, can you say your last speech was the best?
No, sir.
Okay. Why not?
Sir, I could have done much more preparation and I could have given some lively examples. I could have performed standing. I could have done better. There are a lot of
Okay. Thank you
improvements
very
which could
much.
have been. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. See, my point here is you should always keep on improving. That is the idea with which we join Toastmasters in small measures. So in some way, my latest speech should be better than the previous one. That should be better than the previous one, like this. So how we do it, that is the part of Toastmaster philosophy. How we take feedback, how we improve, how you use mentoring, etc., etc. Recently, one of the world champions, very famous for world champion, in fact, very well known all over the world, Dhananjay Hitarachi from Sri Lanka. He made this statement: every speech a winning speech. For example, today I have joined Toastmasters. I am making my first speech. I should think this should be a great speech. This should be my best speech. This should be my winning speech. This is the attitude. We should not start in the very beginning to settle for something less than 100%. How can you do that? This is my formula. Do your best, you will be your best. I asked many people when they do a project speech in the weekly meeting. At the end of the meeting, I asked, are you happy with what you did today? And many of them say they are not happy. I could have done better. I did something, but I have missed some points. I have not prepared this one properly. I have missed something. I could have done better. This is always known to people. Now, let us come to the business relevance. What is the core of a speech? Can Niveda tell what is the core of a speech?
Communication, how we communicate.
Thank you. Anybody else can give a different opinion?
The content of the speech, the body, and take away.
The body of the speech. Okay, someone else?
Subject of the speech.
What do you mean by subject? The same thing as content, right?
Content is linked to the subject, no sir. Content is the description of the subject.
Okay, you are coming somewhat closer. Very good.
When the purpose of your
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Message is the core of a speech. The purpose of our giving a speech is to communicate one single good idea to the audience. There's a famous saying, some people speak because they have to say something. Some people speak because they have something to speak of, which means they already have a message. Not just, I want to do some blah, blah, blah speaking, but I got an important thing to convey. Message is the most important thing. Where will you get a message? Now I want to prepare a speech for a contest or for some other purpose. Where will I get a message? How do you decide your message? Can anybody give an idea? Anand, from where do you get your messages or the themes or the topics or a subject somebody mentioned?
So could you please repeat once again?
Where do you get your message?
I
For
get
any
the,
speech you...
Yeah, message I will go through. Mostly I will collect from the books.
Okay, thank you. Any other ideas by somebody else?
So nowadays internet.
Internet, then.
Also, I will give my live examples, my personal examples.
Okay, thank you. I want some guests to speak.
From the report from the newspaper.
Okay, I'm having a very simple point here. The message should be yours, not from internet, not from a book, not from your mentor or your friend or your family member. But when we are born, we are all empty slates. We don't have thousands of messages in us. We keep receiving messages from books, from internet, from another speaker, from a friend, everywhere. And we read a quote. But this message should become part of you. You should totally absorb it and it should become part of you. Then only it is your message. You cannot take a message from somewhere and then artificially talk about something, but originally you didn't even think about it or believe in it till yesterday. So this is the common thing. A Google, friend, mentor, book, whatever sources you can say. Video, I saw. No, none of these can help you. Should come from inside you. Maybe all these sources might have helped to put something inside you, but you have absorbed and made it your own knowledge, your own concept, your own idea. Your own topic is the most important thing. Why I'm telling, you cannot be your best if you are borrowing the basic idea, because it is not coming from inside you. You don't know what to talk about. You will just put together some things and try to make up a speech. That is not the best way. There are two methods to find a message. Already somebody one indicated something a little bit. One is your life story method. Another is your knowledge-based method. We learn a lot of things. We have got a lot of ideas, concepts. But it's a very simple idea. Satyameva Jayate. Truth alone triumphs. It's a great message. You can write a speech on that if you want. There are so many things. Hard work pays. No gain without pain. So many ideas we listen, we understand, we make it our own knowledge. So that can be your knowledge method. And another method is if you write, take your starting from your birth till date, you draw a line that you mark some points of very important events or very important personalities who came in your life. So what was important about that event or personality? What was your interaction at that time? Based on that, you will get your message. For example, when you are in dire straits, you met somebody, unknowingly to himself and yourself, he became your mentor. He gave you some nice guidance. From that, you got some idea and then you came up in your life. Now, taking that event, you can talk about mentoring, you can talk about that particular personality, or you can talk about what you learned from him and applied in your life. There are so many things you can fashion your message about. But these are the two main lines. Let me tell you, knowledge method was and even today is widely applied in the old world, and the life story method is very common in Americas. I will not go more detail about that. Now, when you have a message, there is a broad area and there is a narrow area. For example, my message, due to something that happened, I am going to talk about bicycling. This is my very specific area. I will talk about that. But that comes in a bigger area of, let us say, exercise or fitness. That comes in even a broader area of health and well-being. You should understand all this so that how these things work out, then only you can develop your speech properly. But doing all these things, you have to make a clear message as a phrase or a sentence. Like today, Toastmaster Anand is telling about conversation. So he will tell you, you have to do like this conversation. That is his message. You have to be a conversationalist of this type. So, for example, bicycling, you can make a message which is attractive and gives the main idea. Bicycling, the cheap and best fitness trick. I call this as my message. Bicycling, the cheap and best fitness trick. Can understand what I am trying and how I am trying to develop that. So once you do that, what will you do? Anand, you start writing your speech?
Yes, sir.
Very good. So you start good morning Toastmasters or something, or how do you start?
I start with, I will think for a while, I will write a quote or some opening statement.
Okay, thank you very much. Mayur is here, DTM Mayur.
Yes, sir.
Can you say how you start writing your speech? What do you do? Once you have decided the message, what do you do?
I will develop the body of the content and then I'll frame the introduction and conclusion.
Okay, very good. Any other ideas by anybody else? Okay. I am the same.
I will
have the
decide the
same
one-line message and then I will build the content based on that.
content. Okay, thank you. That's what I told. Start writing now. Already we did the message. I rather tend to agree with DTM Mayur, as you will see as we go along. Don't start writing your speech. That is not doing your best. I will tell you why. If you start writing your speech, first thing that comes to your mind, you will start writing with that, right? You got a big storehouse of knowledge, out of which what comes first may not be the best or the most important. You should churn your total knowledge base or ideas, concepts, everything. From that, you should try to get the best out of it. Your speech should be based on those best ideas, not the first idea which comes to your mind. If a wrong idea or not so important an idea comes up first, it will drag your speech in one particular way. This should not be allowed because that is not your best. So don't rush. Don't start writing your speech. Use all your resources, your ideas, everything. How you can do it? You should think back, sit back and think about, should brainstorm and create bullet points. For example, if it is bicycling, I would sit calmly, think about it, just jotting down bullet points. Maybe I will get 15 points. Then when I review and filter, I will find some points are overlapping. Some points mean the same exactly. Some points are even contradicting each other. If the two are contradicting, I will see which is the more correct point, retain it and remove the other thing. Bring it down to 3 to 4 points. Non-overlapping, good points, which can help to develop the message. This will be the body of your speech. First, we will develop the body of the speech based on these 3 or 4 points. Body of the speech, how to create it, you need not write it. You can speak it out and record. For each point, take about 2 minutes. If you have 3 points, 6 minutes. If you have 4 points, 1.5 minutes, 6 minutes. Keep the 1.5 minutes for the opening and closing. So total 7.5 minutes you are taking care of. If you don't want to speak, you can write a paragraph. It will come for 2 minutes. A good speech, in my opinion, 2 minutes will be 250 words. You can speak faster than that. But if you want to give pauses and develop it in a style, you will get roughly 250 words per 2 minutes. It may be a little up and down depending on your own speaking pace. If you can record orally, it is a better method because what spontaneously comes to you while speaking will ultimately be an easy speech for you to present instead of writing and then trying to do it. Because a lot of people have got the problem when they write, they start writing an essay. Essay is not the best form of speech. I will come to that little later. Like these 3 or 4 paragraphs, you have filled the body of the speech. This is version V.01 of the body of the speech. You have to keep on improving on that. Next, I give a lot of importance to redrafting. I do several rounds of redrafting. I will tell you why I do it. First, let me see what I do while redrafting. For the ear, not for the eye. It is not an essay, it is a speech. So when you think about it, your flow should be straight in one direction. You cannot go back and forth. It's not like reading essay. You can go back to the previous and again refer and come back. They cannot do it. Because you keep on speaking, they have to be with you all the time. They have no time to go back and come. So you have to write it for the ear, for the listener to be very easy flow. So how I do it? The first round of redrafting is simplifying. Break all long sentences into short sentences. It is said that if a sentence is more than 3 lines, by the time you finish it, people have forgotten how you opened that sentence. Break them into small sentences. Very easy to follow. People will absorb your speech. Easy vocabulary. In the second round, you go through it. Whichever word you can substitute the simpler word, please do that. Because that is easy for people to follow. For example, if you use a good word, but half of the audience, they do not know it, they are a little bit perplexed and they lose you for a moment. So what you continue speaking, they will miss. Third one is don't use passive voice. Should be done, no. I will do it, or you should do it, or we should do it, we will do it. Any of these direct action, nor indirect. Person depends on the way you develop your speech. First person, you talk from your side, or you address a second person. You make it appropriate and consistent throughout your speech. Then tense is a very big problem for a lot of people. They keep mixing present tense and past tense. They'll be relating something in the past tense, in between one or two sentences will become present tense. It will not match properly. And then the number, singular, plural. Still, a lot of people have got a lot of problem. And then a lot of idioms and usages. I can't able to, people say. It doesn't work like this. You cannot say I can't able to. You say I can't do it, or you say I am not able to do it. You cannot say I can't able to do it. There are many things. Many people say, I will give you few tips. Few means zero. I will give you a few tips. All simple, easy English idioms and methods we should understand. Then, whenever possible, use dialogues. Dialogues are very crisp, direct, and they reach the audience very fast. And the dialogues also give you scope for vocal variety and gestures and facial expression. Then there's another thing called transition. How from one point to another point you move. There are many methods, you should work on them. Then humor. Then body language and vocal variety. In the last round of redrafting, you should mentally visualize and identify where you can give very effective, powerful body language and powerful vocal variety. Then another very important round of redrafting is maintaining the focus of your message throughout your speech by weeding unnecessary things. Remove unnecessary, even if you might have liked a quote and you have put it. After second, third time when you are reading, you find that quote is not really fitting there. Remove it. And where you want to give strong emphasis, stress it. Don't make it a very light sentence. So many rounds of redrafting we have done. You know the advantage of this, every time you are redrafting, the speech is entering your system. It will be very easy for you to do rehearsal. It will be very comfortable for you to do actual presentation on the stage. Because every time you redraft the system, it is entering the system. And another thing I do is I don't redraft all on same day. Let us say first line, simplify short sentences. One day I will do on first day. Second day I will do active, present, change, all grammatical things, all I will do. Third day I will do the humor, all these things. Fourth day I will do. Like every time, different days you do, you know the advantage. You will sometimes get ideas which you have forgotten in the beginning. Those ideas may be better than what you have already put in that paragraph. You will get your opportunity to improve the speech. This is the power of redrafting. Change or modify points based on timing. While redrafting, if you find instead of 2 minutes, it is taking 3 minutes, you cannot afford that. 2 minutes, 10 seconds, okay. Adjust that little bit. After all this, freeze the body of the speech. Then opening, conclusion, and title. Opening. How to open, I will not spend too much time on that. There are many techniques. You should open in a comfortable way. Physical action is very powerful. Humor is powerful. Props are powerful. Everything is powerful only when you have them under control and use in the right way. Audience interaction is very powerful, but it can totally destroy your speech also. For example, you ask a question and somebody tells something and it goes out of your control. As a speaker, you have lost it. Even now, when I was asking some questions, some people were going in a different direction. I stopped them. Why? Because that will take the control away from the educator. So you have to be very careful, but opening is very important. This is what gets you the attraction. You see many good speeches, world championship speeches. Only the opening part you try to analyze in your mind. What have they done? How it made people to sit up and then listen to these people. And then the conclusion is relatively easier. What the important thing in conclusion is to give a punchline or a takeaway or something. Otherwise, you can reiterate your points. You can do a very minimal summary, all these things. And title. Title has to be clever, but it should not go out of your context. You should relate to the message. It should be clever. If the title kindles an interest in the audience, when just by seeing the title before you even take the stage, that helps you actually. Roughly 90 seconds for opening and conclusion. Freeze the total speech now at this speed. Now rehearsal. Rehearsal is very easy because you have done so much of redrafting already. Should you mug up? Vikram, do you mug up your speech? No. Is there anybody who mugs up the speech routinely? I'm not saying it is bad, but there are better methods. Audio video script method, that is, you record and listen to it. Record and watch it. When you listen to your own voice, when you see yourself saying something in the video, that has got a more powerful thing than reading a script second time, third time. Script also helps. Some people prefer that method. Keywords. After a few rehearsals, you mark one paragraph, 1 or 2 keywords. Just these 5-6 words you keep in your mind. If you get stuck anywhere, from the keyword, next keyword, you jump to that and then you can continue the speech. This is a very important thing from contest point of view. Rehearse at different places in your house. Don't sit in front of your table all the time. Rehearse from your balcony, rehearse from your drawing room, rehearse from outside your house, in the beach. You know why? Psychologists have identified one of the first hindrances for a public speaker on stage is he has been rehearsing in front of a particular background. On the stage, the background is different. Immediately his mind starts wobbling. It's not comfortable. So to make the mind comfortable for any type of background, keep on differing this background so that you will come out of this hurdle. So wherever you want, you will be able to do a good job. Otherwise, starting trouble will be there for such speakers. Private audience is very important for rehearsal, your family members or somebody. Sometimes your young kids are very good critics. They'll give you very good point blank ideas. Use their wisdom also. Familiarize and internalize. This is the purpose of prayers. When you start speaking, if you are very familiar and you have internalized the total thing, it will start flowing out. This is the way of being the best and doing the best. I will quickly run through what are the tricks in filling these paragraphs. Bullet point you want to develop into a paragraph. There are many, many ideas. Using some of these ideas, you can do it. I'm not going to in detail explain that. Anecdotes, quote, humor, rhetoric. Rhetoric should be easy and in moderation. It should not hinder the audience. Melodrama. If you are good at it, use it. Emotionally kindling the audience. Refrain is extremely useful. And you have a phrase you keep on repeating through the speech 5-6 times periodically. So you are re-emphasizing your focal message. Famous example, Dhananjay Itrachi said, I see something in you. He powerfully used this. Everybody, a lot of good speakers have got this refrains. Physical action and prop, very good, but you should have it in control. You should know how to handle it. The prop or the physical action should not take the attention of the audience away from the speaker and the speech. That is very important. If you overdo that, people will be laughing and very happily watching, but they miss your speech. Audience interaction also same thing, very carefully to be manipulated. Universalize, this is very important. If you are in Chennai and you are doing a speech and you have incorporated a joke or some quote or something, this will not work in Bombay. Particularly when you go to international stage in some other country, it will not work. So as you go along, you have to universalize this. Wherever you go, this should work. And then metaphor is a very, very good and risky thing, because metaphors are not understood many times. So you have to make sure people understand by giving some background or something. If you have the time and idea to do that, you can do it. Otherwise, simile is better, alliteration is better, many other methods, triads are better. Metaphor need not always be used. Miming, aping, mimicry, some people do it. If you're good at it, you can try it. To help your speech, music, steps, and dance. Some people sing and dance on the stage. Just one line, 2 line, half a minute. That adds a lot of charm to the speech if you can do it. Even people do magic tricks in the beginning of this. They start with the magic and then they go into the speech, which is related to the speech, that magic. Show you are enjoying. This is very important. You should enjoy when you are speaking. You should smile. You should be pleasant. Never make them think. Never make the audience think. Don't strain them. Let it be easy for them. They keep on following you and they get your message, your ideas, your style, your way of explaining everything. They get very easily into them. Don't make them work for it. If you make them work for it, they will not work for it. Only you will lose them. They should observe. Okay, what I have done today is a modular approach. I'm quickly reviewing it. Message, bullet points, body of the speech, redrafting, opening, conclusion, and rehearsal. What is this M standing on the corner of each line? Anybody can guess?
Modular approach.
No, M is the mentor. At each stage, consult the mentor. You decide on the message, the theme, and then you frame of one sentence, or we make 2-3 possible sentences. Discuss with the mentor. Bullet points, discuss with the mentor. Develop the body, discuss the. It is the mentor's idea is also one way of redrafting your speech. You will give some input. Then opening, conclusion, everything. At each stage, do it. Don't waste a very, very powerful resource Toastmaster provides. Contest tips very little. Rehearsal level, go to other rehearsal level means you should really properly rehearse, whichever method you follow. Don't do half-hearted attempt. Go to other contests, watch other people, other club contests. Mindset, you develop a mindset for this. One angle of the mindset I am giving you here. Be relaxed, hope to win, ready to lose. Get feedback. Why I say ready to lose is, if you want to win even at the district level, it is usually 3, 4, 5-year project. First year, you cannot win the district. I'll tell you district winning means what? Each club, there are 150 clubs. Each club, there are 2 winners. So there are 300 people. Out of 300, you have to be number 1. This is winning in the district. You may not do it in the first year. Second year, you may reach a little more level. Third year, maybe fourth year, you will reach the district final and come first or second like this. Be ready for that. Get feedback. Every time you perform, for example, your club, you did it, you got second or first position, you are going to the area. Get feedback from many people in the club, how it was, where you can improve further. So I have taken 32 minutes or so. Any questions quickly? Hi. Everyone awake? Thank you.
Thank you very much, DTM Sambat Savirarajan sir, for your energizing, motivational and insightful session. So thank you very much. Now we come to the theme. So we have discussed about the first level of the conversation. That is a transactional conversation that the transaction that happens on the surface level. The second function of the conversation is called as positional conversation. Positional conversation means use your authority to influence. For example, let me give my own example. As Sarah suggested, I will give my own example. Actually, when I was working as a sales medical rep, at the time, I was doing one brand fantastically, right? Almost all India number 3. For one of on the second brand, it is a far below. I even achieved my budget. I have not achieved my target. It is only 30% of my target I have done. So my manager told me, Anand, you are doing fantastically for this brand. You are all India number 3. Why can't you do the same like that 3? You can, if you have, right? He is using his authority to influence. And let me give one more example. All right. So let us compile our sales data, right? In the Excel sheet, North zone separately, South zone separately. If you have any problem, I will pitch in and support you. That means he is using his authority to influence his subordinate for the better outcome. So this is the second, right? We will discuss on the third level of conversation, that is the ultimate conversation after the table topic session. Now let us move on to the second session of the agenda, that is the table topic session. To conduct the table topics, we have the seasoned Toastmasters. We have DTM Mayur with us. Now I'm handovering the floor to DTM Mayur. Over to you, boss.
Thank you, sir. Good evening, Toastmasters, friends and guests. I'm super excited to be the table topics master for this evening. Since we are at Tamizhootru Chennai Mantram, the speaker whom I call upon is welcome to attempt the speech either in Tamil or in English. The choice is yours. Time limit is 1 to 2 minutes. At 1 minute, there will be the green card. At the 1.5 minutes, there will be the yellow card. And at 2 minutes, there will be the red card. I request all of you to make use of the word of the day. Since we don't have a grammarian, I'm introducing a word for all of you. I request all of you to make use of this word when you come onto the stage. The word is eloquent. Eloquent. That means a person who is able to communicate efficiently. An eloquent speaker, when we tell somebody is eloquent, they are an efficient speaker. All right. The first topic is a single conversation with a wise man is better than 10 years of study. A single conversation with a wise man is better than 10 years of study. This topic goes to Mr. Sriram, VH Sriram. May I request you to kindly unmute and come forward? All right.
So did you just call me?
Yes, Sriram. This is a table topic where I will give you a topic. I request you to speak for 1 to 2 minutes. Okay?
Okay.
The topic for you is a single conversation with a wise man is better than 10 years of study.
Okay. So can I get 5 minutes of preparation time?
5 minutes is not much. I usually start like, you can take about 10 seconds.
Okay. So let me just
There
change
is
my
no right
background.
or okay. Are you a guest?
Yes, I'm currently a guest only, and this
Okay,
is my
okay.
first.
Forgive me. You can see how others attempt, and I'll call you at the last. You can attempt the table topics accordingly. All right.
Okay.
Even a different topic or a similar topic, you can attempt it.
Okay.
Okay. Yes.
Okay.
The second topic is the adhesive that holds a friendship or a relationship together is conversation. The adhesive that holds a friendship or a relationship together is conversation. May I request DTM Mohanakrishnan to attempt this topic?
So you call me?
Yes.
தமிழ் ஒரு நிமிஷம் சொல்லுங்க எனக்கு டக்குனு ஹலோ
Hello, Mohanakrishnan. Yes.
யா தமிழ்ல சொல்ல முடியுமா அதுக்கு என்ன அர்த்தம் எனக்கு அண்டர்ஸ்டாண்ட்
ஒரு சொந்தத்தை ஒன்னா வச்சுக்கக்கூடிய ஒரு ஒரு கான்வர்சேஷன் ஒருத்தவங்க கூட பேசுறதுனாலதான் ஒரு சொந்தமோ ஒரு நட்போ சேர்ந்து இருக்கும். அதனால ஒருத்தவங்க கூட பேசுறது ஒரு கான்வர்சேஷன், அதாவது பேசுறதுனாலதான் எல்லா உறவுமே சேர்ந்து இருக்கு. இத பத்தி 1 ல இருந்து 2 நிமிஷம் வரைக்கும் பேசணும்.
ஓகே. Can I speak Tamil?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you for the topic. Actually என்னன்னா சொந்தங்களை பேசும்போது தான் நம்ம கஷ்டம் நஷ்டங்கள்லாம் அவங்ககிட்ட ஷேர் பண்ண முடியும். ஸோ அந்த நேரத்துல அவங்களோட ஐடியா கிடைக்கிறதுக்கு வாய்ப்பு இருக்கு. சில நேரத்துல நம்ம டீப்பா கனெக்டிவிட்டியா இருக்கிறதுக்கும் அந்த கான்வர்சேஷன் மேக்ஸிமம் யூஸ் ஆகுது. இப்போ மேக்ஸிமம் எல்லாமே கான்வர்சேஷன்ல தான் இப்போ மெசேஜஸ் கான்வர்சேஷன்ல தான் அந்த டீப் இது இருக்கு. பேசுறதுலாம் கம்மியா தான் இருக்கு. ஸோ அந்த மாதிரி இருக்கும்போது நம்ம எப்பயாவது தான் நம்ம பார்க்குறோம். ஸோ அப்போ பார்க்கும்போது நம்ம இன்னும் கொஞ்சம் பேசும்போது இன்னும் கொஞ்சம் டீப்பா அவங்களுக்குள்ள ஒரு உறவு ஏற்படுது. ஸோ அதனால தான் நம்ம கான்வர்சேஷன் ரொம்ப பெரிய மரியாதை வச்சிருக்கோம். ஸோ இவர் பேசினா நல்லா இருக்கும், அவர் பேசினா நல்லா இருக்கும். ஒரு பிரச்சனைன்னு வரும்போது கான்வர்சேஷன் சரி இவர் பேசினார்னா ஓகே அந்த பிரச்சனை முடிஞ்சிடும் அப்படின்ட்டு ஒரு நம்பிக்கை வச்சிருக்காங்க. ஸோ கான்வர்சேஷன்ல மேக்ஸிமம் எல்லாம் நம்பிக்கை வச்சிருக்காங்க. ஸோ சொந்தங்களுக்கு இடையே சில நேரத்துல கான்வர்சேஷன் பேசும்போது தப்பா போறதுக்கான வாய்ப்பும் இருக்கு. சில நேரத்துல பார்த்தா அந்த கான்வர்சேஷன் ஓகே இது நல்ல உறவுலையும் கான்வர்சேஷனால உருவாக்க முடியும். சில உறவுகளை முறிக்கிறதுக்கும் கான்வர்சேஷன் யூஸ் ஆகுது. ஸோ அந்த பர்சனை பொறுத்து இருக்கு. ஸோ அந்த மைண்ட் செட் அந்த நேரத்துல அவங்களோட மைண்ட் செட் என்ன அப்படின்னு பொறுத்து அந்த கான்வர்சேஷன். தேங்க்யூ.
Great. Very well done, Mr. Mohanakrishnan. Thank you very much. நீங்க உங்களுக்கு கொடுத்த டாபிக்கை ரொம்ப அழகா பேசுனீங்க. உங்களுக்கு கிடைச்ச டைம்லயும் உங்களால உங்களோட யோசனை அந்த டாபிக் சேர்ந்து யோசிக்க முடிஞ்சுது. அதை உங்களால வார்த்தைகளால கன்வெர்ட் பண்ண முடிஞ்சு கூடுதல் டைமுக்கு நீங்க பேசியிருக்கீங்க. வாழ்த்துக்கள். Third topic. An intelligent person is one who is able to direct a conversation in the right direction. An intelligent person is one who is able to direct a conversation in the right direction. I request Toastmaster Vikram to attempt this topic.
Can you repeat it in Tamil, please?
An intelligent person is one who is able to direct a conversation in the right direction.
ஒரு புத்திசாலி மனிதரால் தான் உரையாடலை கொண்டு செல்ல முடியும். சரியான திசையை நோக்கி கொண்டு செல்ல முடியும் என்ற தலைப்பு எனக்கு கொடுக்கப்பட்டுள்ளது. ஒரு உரையாடல் என்பதை நாம் நிகழ்த்த துவங்கும் முன்பு எதற்காக அந்த உரையாடலை நிகழ்த்துகிறோம் என்ற நோக்கம் மிக முக்கியமானது. அந்த நோக்கம்தான் நமது உரையாடலினுடைய தன்மையை தீர்மானிக்கிறது. அதுதான் நமக்கு எதிரே உள்ளவர் நம் உரையாடலில் கவனம் செலுத்துவதையும் ஏற்படுத்துகிறது. ஒரு உரையாடல் என்பது அப்படி வழிநடத்த உங்களுடைய அறிவும் உங்களுடைய பேச்சும் ஒன்றிணைய வேண்டும், ஒரே நேர்கோட்டில் வர வேண்டும். உங்களுடைய சிந்தனை, பேச்சு மற்றும் உங்களுடைய அறிவு மூன்றும் ஒரே நேர்கோட்டில் வந்தால்தான் ஒரு உரையாடல் உயிர்ப்போடு இருக்கும் என்று நான் திடமாக நம்புகிறேன். அப்படிப்பட்ட உரையாடலைத்தான் உங்களுக்கு எதிரே இருப்பவர் அந்த உரையாடலைத்தான் விரும்புவார். ஸோ அது அப்படி பார்க்கும் பொழுது நீங்கள் செய்ய வேண்டியது என்னவென்றால், உங்களுடைய புத்திசாலித்தனத்தையும் உங்களுடைய அறிவையும் பயன்படுத்தினால்தான் இந்த நேர்கோட்டில் இந்த 3 விஷயங்களையும் ஒன்றாக வைத்து கொண்டு செல்ல முடியும். அதனால் ஒரு புத்திசாலியானவர் தன்னுடைய உரையாடலை ஒரு உரையாடலின் பொழுது எதிரே இருப்பவர் பேசும் கொடுக்கும் பதிலுக்கு ஏற்ப இந்த உரையாடலை இவர் வழி நடத்தி செல்ல முடியும். அப்படி செய்யும் பொழுது அந்த உரையாடலினுடைய நோக்கம் நிறைவேறும் என்று நான் திடமாக நம்புகிறேன். அதனால் உங்களுடைய புத்திசாலித்தனத்தை பயன்படுத்தி ஒரே நேர்கோட்டில் உங்களுடைய எண்ணம், செயல், பேச்சு மூன்றையும் ஒன்றாக்கி எதிரே இருப்பவர்கள் சொல்வதை கேட்டு நீங்கள் உங்கள் நோக்கத்தை எதிர்நோக்கி புத்திசாலித்தனமாக செயல்பட்டால் அந்த உரையாடல் சிறப்பாக அமையும் என்று உங்களை கேட்டுக்கொள்கிறேன். நன்றி.
தேங்க்யூ டோஸ்ட்மாஸ்டர் விக்ரம். மிக அழகாக நீங்கள் உங்களுக்கு கொடுத்த தலைப்பை எதிர்கொள்கிறீர்கள். நீங்கள் சொன்ன வாக்குகள் மற்றும் கருத்துக்கள் மிக அற்புதமாக இருந்தது. The heart of a conversation is the ability to listen. The heart of a conversation is the ability to listen. Toastmaster Niveda.
Actually, I'm a not Toastmaster. I'm like joining, actually, guest.
Okay, guest. Okay.
Is it okay to attend, like, take a question and answer as a guest?
Yes.
Can you repeat the question if you don't mind?
Yes. The heart of a conversation is the ability to listen. Okay. Shall I tell it in Tamil?
If I'm not wrong, can I tell my understanding first?
Sure. No, you can straight away jump into it and continue speaking. There is no right or wrong.
Okay. The conversation, whichever it is, main conversation, which leads us how we are listening. So what as opposite person is talking, we have to listen first. The listening is more important in the conversation. And apart from the listening, what are the things we listen, what we are giving back is very important to the respective person actually. So it makes a complete a person to, okay, some person is listening to the us, so that makes them to get more opposite person to talk and a lot, and it will give them a clear clarity on what they want actually, and they will be more good, make them to get a good impression of the opposite person, that okay, someone is listening to our thing and giving importance to the speech which we are delivering in the to them. So this is about, I have my understanding. So that's a one thing, and overall topic which I can able to connect. So if I'm not very sure it's relevant to the topic which you said.
Thank you, Ms. Niveda, for attempting this wonderful topic. The manner in which you started the topic was really well done. The intent with which you delivered your speech also was very good. I request if you could have brought in a personal example from your life and you could have told an instance. It becomes a story kind of a conversation.
I thought of taking it, but I have a confusion of whether I can put it or not.
Yeah, it's okay, no problem. You are attempting for the first time. So always I request people who are attempting the table topics to make use of personal stories. When you use personal stories in your table topics, it becomes more listenable and more enjoyable for the audience. The next topic, the right word at the right time can unlock any treasure. The right word at the right time can unlock any treasure. Mr. Venkat.
Mayur, Milton has raised his hand.
Okay. Yeah, Milton, you can come.
Yes, sir. Thank you for this topic. It has been told by Solomon in a book which is written, that is 2000 years ago. Yes, he was telling that the right word is what he is telling that. That is, a word aptly said is like apples of gold with settings of silver. We use in Tamil lot of the words. The same thing in his another times he is saying, he is searching for the apt words. He is considered to be the one of the world's best, one of the great man of wisdom, but he is searching for the words, apt words, and effective words, efficient words, right words. And because that is why Thiruvular also written number of things like இனிவை கூறல், பயனில சொல்லாமை, அண்ட் வாட் இப்போ நம்ம இந்த கவுண்டர்ல நம்ம யூஸ் பண்ற எதாவது யூஸ் பண்ணக்கூடாது, அதெல்லாம் வந்து பயனிலை சொல்லாமை வருது, அவர் சொல்லியிருக்காரு. So in the same way, the Solomon, another great person from Israel, Jew emperor, he was telling that in 2 lines, the same like Tirukural, he is telling that a word aptly said is like apples of gold. So it is, as our Sampath was telling, a lot of things about the way in which we should speak. We should not only speak, but we should speak with the right words, and we should choose that, and at the right time also. The timing is very important. One of the great speeches, one of the great scholars admired, what you admire, because he is admiring Tiruvizhal Nagesh the scenes because of timing, and that timing is very, very important. And when we know how to understand that timing, and with the time, so time is everything. There is importance of time. When you start introduction, you have to talk something else. When it goes on, you should go some other thing also. So that is conclusion should be with punchline, and that should be a eye opener. For example, when you talk about spirituality, you can give a quote like ஆண்டவன் சொல்றான், அந்த அருணாச்சலம் கேட்கிறான், அது மாதிரி அது மாதிரி சொன்னா நல்லா இருக்கும் அப்படின்னு தோணுது. So it's a fine thing. Thank you to Toastmaster, TT Master. Thank you so much. And you may now invite Venkat. Okay.
Sure. Thank you, Toastmaster Solomon. The manner with which you attempted the topic was admirable. You are able to bring in sources from different stories that you might have listened. You quoted the writings of Solomon, Thiruvalluvar, etc. And it's always nice when we are able to hear about other relevant topics. Your conclusion could have been a bit more crisp. I understand that you got carried away in this topic. We look forward to hearing more from you. The next topic is, the conversation is a catalyst for innovation. Conversation is the catalyst for innovation. Kalai, are you there?
Yes, sir, I'm there.
Yes. The topic for you is, conversation is a catalyst for innovation.
Okay. So thank you, sir. Thank you for the topic. So whatever field we are in, so conversation plays a vital role. I'm in a conversation business. I've been working as a training manager in one of the bank. So I visited a couple of branches every month. I meet people, new people, and I conversate with the people and understand the need and understand the expectation from the management and I spoke very closely and understand the problem also. So people loved me because I'm very kind person and I understand the problem. Sometime I invited for them training. They don't turn up. I agree. Sometimes agree because of I love people and understand the problem and situation. So that's all, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
TT Master, இதோட ஒரு லாஸ்ட் இதோட முடிச்சுக்கலாமா?
Okay, sir. Yeah. This last
So can I
topic
complete mine?
Is it Mr. Sriram?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Shall I repeat the topic for you?
No, sir. No, sir. I'm
Yeah. Okay.
well aware
You
of
can.
the topic.
Right. You can attempt it.
Okay. My topic is about a day with a wise person, which is a day with a wise person is better than 10 years of formal study. This statement seems like a counterintuitive one. Okay. Why? Because this so in this modern world where education is more of a high priority, but let us deep dive into this profound statement. A man, uh, a wise person who has lived through more experience, has more sort of knowledge. So we can say something like that. And we have this opportunity not just to learn, we can gain more experience from his mistakes, and we can gain a lot of knowledge from his observation only. Let us imagine spending 10 years of studying a skill or something like painting. We learn about colors, and we learn about some kind of reading techniques and color combination. And let's imagine a day with a person who has mastered the skill of painting. Just by observing his skills, we come to know his technique, his choice of color, and his choice. This will gain us a more practical knowledge and some kind of more industry relevant topics, and we get more information also. That's all from my side. Thank you. Thank you, sir. That's all from my side.
Thank you, Mr. Sriram, for having attempted this topic. Given that you are attending a Toastmasters meeting as a guest and attempting this topic, it is really nice. We hope to see you once again or repeatedly in the upcoming weeks in Tamizhootru Chennai Toastmasters. Due to the shortage of time, I'm just going to read the next 4 topics that I had chosen. Wit is the salt of any conversation. It adds more taste to a conversation. The next topic is be brave enough to start a conversation that really matters. All problems exist in the absence of a good conversation. The art of conversation is not knowing what to say, but knowing what not to say. Thank you. And with that, I hand over the screen back to the Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you very much, Master DTM Mayur, for effectively conducting the table topic session. So completely whatever the topics you were given to the Toastmasters and the guest, that was completely aligned with the theme of the day. That was fantastic. So I didn't get any chance, but I can see the guest and the Toastmasters. They were completely enjoying while they are delivering their part. Fabulous. Let us move on to the Toastmaster theme. The third conversation is the ultimate, that is called as transformational conversation. Transformation, right? The transformational conversation, it is about not only sharing the information, discovering the new inputs. So let me give you an example. It can be applied in in a coaching, mentoring, as well as in sales. Let me give you a live example. Once myself, my mother, my father, we were discussing in the hall. At that point of time, one of the salesperson who was selling the vacuum cleaner, he was approaching us, right? Sir, I want to do a small demo at your home. Right? Yes, you can do the demo. It is a free of cost. We agreed upon. The guy went to the nook and corner of the house, under the cupboard, near to the sofa, near to the TV. He has taken lot of dust. During that time, my sister, who was studying the first standard, she was rushing inside to the home from the school. The salesperson, how cleverly has discovered the need. You see that, sir, lot of dust at your home. Lot of dust. இவ்வளோ டஸ்ட் இருக்கு. இது வந்து சைல்டோட மூக்குக்குள்ள போச்சுன்னா கண்டிப்பா ஆஸ்மா தான் சார் வரும். Immediately we became panic. And finally, it ended up with sales. How he has discovered the need of the customer. That was a fabulous. One more live example I will give. For example, Rajinikanth, Balachandar. Rajinikanth, if you see that, எல்லாமே பாத்தீங்கன்னா வில்லன் கதாபாத்திரத்திலேயே நடிச்சுட்டு இருக்காரு. பாலச்சந்தர் கூப்பிட்டாரு, நீ வந்து ஒரு படம் பண்ணணும், அதுல வந்து நீ காமெடியா நடிக்கணும். ரஜினிகாந்த் வந்து அக்ரியே இல்லை. Right? Because of his mentoring and coaching, he has discovered the need of the Rajinikanth. தில்லுமுல்லுல ஒரு காமெடியனா ஆக்ட் பண்ணாரு. சிமிலர்லி பாத்தீங்கன்னா இன்னொரு இது விஜயகாந்த். விஜயகாந்த் பாத்தீங்கன்னா ஒரு முரட்டு காலைன்னு ஒரு படம். அப்ப அவருக்கு வந்து எந்த படமே கிடைக்கல, பட வாய்ப்பே இல்லை. அந்த முரட்டு காலையில ரஜினிகாந்தோட வில்லனா போட்டாங்க. இவரும் அக்ரீட் அப்பான். ஆஃப்டர் தட் அவரோட ஃப்ரெண்டு ராவுத் அவரு கால் கூப்பிட்டார் விஜயகாந்த், தயவுசெய்து ஏன் இதுக்கு அக்செப்ட் பண்ணாதீங்க, நீ வந்து உங்ககிட்ட நிறைய பொட்டன்ஷியல் இருக்கு, யூ ஆர் a hero, we are going to the upcoming hero, why you are going to spoil your career? Yes, right, he has discovered his innate potential. He identified his blind spot of Vijayakanth. So immediately Vijayakanth, what he did, he have taken the advance. After that, he got lot of நிறைய கதாநாயகனாவே நடிக்கக்கூடிய வாய்ப்புகள்லாம் வந்தது. So this is called as the mentor and mentee. That interaction is completely a transformational conversation that act on the deeper level, right? That's why the first level, it is only for sharing the information. The third level is a deeper level, not only sharing the information, discover the innate potential of that person. Normally in Toastmasters, how the coaches and mentors guide the new Toastmasters to bring the innate potential of the person. So that is the ultimate. So we will discuss many things about that. Now let us move on to the third item of the agenda. The third item of the agenda is that evaluation segment. To conduct that, let me hand over the floor to the general evaluator. I'm handing the floor to the general evaluator, Toastmaster Vikram Asogan.
Thank you, TMOD. Today we don't have any prepared speeches, and we don't have our counter and grammarian. In spite of that, the word of the day was introduced by the table topic master, and I have unofficially observed about the R counter role. Today, most of the speakers didn't use and the words which doesn't have meaning. So most of us aligned with the standard of 0, and R. So now I request the timer to present his report.
Thank you, General Evaluator Vikram. So here comes timer report. The meeting is started by the TM Anand, Toastmaster Anand at 5 p.m. Presiding Officer DTM Sambat Saurirajan started the meeting and stated the importance of the learning. So coming to educational speaker, DTM Sambat sir took 30 minutes 50 seconds. Moving to table topic segments, the first table topic guest Mohanakrishnan took 1 minute 22 seconds. Then second table topic Toastmaster Vikram took 1 minute 52 seconds. And then third table topic guest Nivedita took 1 minute 5 seconds. Fourth table topic Toastmaster Rajshekhar took 2 minutes 35 seconds. Fifth table topic Toastmaster Kalai took 1 minute 8 seconds. Then sixth table topic guest Sriram took 1 minute 40 seconds. Thank you. Over to General Evaluator Vikram.
Thank you, Timer. Overall, the meeting started on time, and we have adhered to the timings as per the agenda, and the educational session was excellent. Over to the TMOD. Thank you.
Thank you very much for your crisp feedback. A general evaluator as a feedback. Thank you very much. Right. Now, right. So we have discussed about the three level of the conversation. The first level that act on the superficial level, that is called as transactional conversation. Second, it use of positional authority to influence. That is positional conversation. The third that act as a deeper level. That is a transformational conversation. These are all the three levels of the conversation. So to have a effective communication, effective conversation, effective transaction, the foremost important thing needed is that listening skills. Once during the conversation, if one person is speaking, right, observe, never interfere. Once the person is right, listen deeply, nod your head. If you are sitting in the chair, lean forward, use your non-verbal communication to right. So if you use your non-verbal communications as well as empathetic listening, you can unconsciously establish a good rapport with the other person. So this is one of the finest skill. So right, empathy, empathetical listening, the positive body language, your eye contact, looking at the person whom you are interacting, that gives a strong connection between the two people. These are all the skills needed to have a effective communication. If your communication is more effective, you can solve the problem, you can win the negotiation, you can have a very good team bonding, right? Lot many things, right? So thank you very much. I got an opportunity. Thank you very much to Toastmaster Raja Balaji for giving a great opportunity to be given the opportunity to play the role of the Toastmaster of the day. Now I am handing over the floor to the TTM Sambat sir, the presiding officer. Over to you, sir. Sambat sir, கேட்கல sir.
Because my speaker is separate. I forgot to wear this. Okay. Very interesting theme of the day about conversation. And Mayur conducted the TTA session also in a very excellent manner. Aligning all the topics to conversation, though I don't personally prefer that one. That's a different thing. We had a session in which I myself interacted with a lot of people in the education session. But at the end, there are not many questions. If there are any questions, even now I can take it. Meanwhile, I request Vikram to prepare this table topic best speaker for the voting panel.
Sir, I don't know how to.
Then who can do it?
Actually, I will do. Soundar, can you send me the qualified TT speakers in my chat? You send only 4 qualified TT speakers. Today, how many speakers was?
6
Who is that? Who is that?
Raja Balaji.
I see. It shows Satish Menon. So
Sorry.
I thought, okay. Okay, he will do that. Meanwhile, If you have any questions, you ask. Otherwise, I will ask questions about how you felt about the meeting. Guest Malati.
So it was great, sir. Learning session today, sir. With the table
Your
topic
voi-
presentation,
Yeah.
voice is not
Voice,
clear, sir.
higher
Am I
voice.
audible?
Yeah, now you're better.
Now,
Okay.
sir. Okay. Good evening, sir. Today also it is very much informative and very much informative session, sir, for me. And today's learning is apart from that educational session from table topic presentations. What I have learned is somebody have used cause and effect method for to deliver their topics, and also there has been suggestions about getting examples and the personal experiences, and somebody have added notes from different contexts. That and all I have learned today how to create, develop idea, get ideas and develop how to develop ideas. Thank you for the opportunity, sir.
Thank you. Actually, my modular approach
Much-
showed a systematic
Hanji,
way
sir.
of developing. You can write speeches much easily in a simple way, but you will not be
Yes,
giving
sir.
your best possible things. That is why a systematic approach is required. Okay. Sri Ram,
And
your feedback.
one thing, pardon, sir, I would like to ask,
Yeah.
sorry, note something, tell something, sir. I have taken notes about that educational session, sir, but
Yeah.
I can't assimilate it all at once now. So I will go through and I'll get
Yeah.
the
What?
benefit, I think, sir. I
Okay.
believe.
You send me a private message. I will send you that
Hanji, sir.
information. Okay. Thank
Okay,
you.
sir. Thank you so
Sriram,
much, sir. Good evening, sir.
Sriram, your feedback.
Good evening, sir.
Yes, good evening.
Thanks for this opportunity. So this is my first class. Well, I learned about the process of a speech preparation. Okay, this might give me a good opportunity for my future instances, and this was a more informative and a nice session, sir.
Okay. I would like to add one point for you. In table topic, you have to respond immediately. Okay. That you
Okay,
should
sir.
learn. In future, you will learn about it. You cannot have, when you had a lot of time to think about the same topic. Usually, if you come second time, we will give a second topic. Our table topic
Okay.
master was very generous to give you the same topic. But in
Okay.
general, situations like this arise in life where you have to quickly make up your mind and do something, take action or speak something. So this
Sir,
is the training for.
Raja has shared the voting link, sir.
Yeah, in the chat box, please see that one.
Yes, sir. I will learn from this instance, sir.
Okay, thank you very much. Meanwhile,
Yes, sir. Thank
Mohan Krishnan, your feedback.
Hello. Yeah, sir. Today's section is very well. You have given some points how to prepare the speech and then how to speak somewhere. So it's very nice one.
How did you like you were speaking on the topic?
Yeah, little bit fear, but I tried to my best.
Okay, you wanted to speak in Tamil, right?
Yeah. But I
then
can't
why did
speak fluently.
you use the word conversation again and again? You could have just used Pechuate, Kalanduriyadal or something else.
I think Tamil is comfortable for communication, but some I can fluently for speaking.
சார்
Somewhere
அவரு
very
என்ன
for
கேக்குறாருன்னா
English.
நீங்க தமிழ்ல பேசுறேன்னு சொல்லிட்டு ஆங்கில வார்த்தையை ஏன் பயன்படுத்துறீங்கன்னு கேக்குறாரு.
அதான் சார் எனக்கு டக்குன்னு அது வரல அந்த வேர்ட்ஸ் எனக்கு
Okay,
fluent
no
வரல.
problem.
தமிழ்ல வரலையா?
That is also
ஆமா,
a challenge
தமிழ்ல
you
வரல.
will learn in future.
Yeah, thank
See,
you.
what you are saying is, I will, like most Madras people will say, I will talk in Tamil, mixing it with English like this. Good. This is most of us are in the same boat. Don't think you are alone there. Okay. Venkat, can you give your feedback? Okay, Venkat is not there. Manimurugan.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm sorry. I was not able to. It was very good learning experience, sir. First, and ரெண்டாவது வந்துட்டு நம்மளுடைய ஸ்பீச்சுக்கு ஒரு மெயின் ஆதாரமே வந்துட்டு நம்மளுடைய வாழ்க்கையில ஏற்பட்டக்கூடிய உண்மையான சம்பவங்கள் இருக்கணும்னு சொல்லியிருக்கீங்க. அதுதான் இயல்பாகவும் இருக்கும் அப்படிங்கிற பாயிண்ட்டை நான் நிச்சயமாக கத்துன்றது இன்னைக்கு. That was a takeaway for me today.
Actually, it is not. I will tell you, it is not the right approach. In all the world, even Europe, India, and China, and many of these places, we don't like to talk about things from our life. And there is a general disdain for that. If I start telling, எனக்கு என்ன ஆச்சு தெரியுமா, அன்னைக்கு ஒரு நாள்னு சொல்ல அவன் சொல்ல வந்துட்டான்டா சொந்த கதையை அப்படின்னு தான் நினைப்போம் நம்ம. இந்த கதையே நம்ம வந்து ஒரு நாள் வந்து காந்திக்கு என்னாச்சு தெரியுமான்னு சொன்னா எல்லாம் கவனிப்பாங்க. ஸோ நம்ம ஊர்ல என்னன்னாக்க நம்ம வந்து ஆயிரக்கணக்கான வருஷம் பேக்ரவுண்ட் இருக்கு நம்மளுக்கெல்லாம். அதில் எவ்வளோ பெரிய மனுஷங்களாம் இருந்திருக்காங்க. அதனால இந்த மாதிரி விஷயம்லாம் நிறைய நம்ம படிக்கிறோம், எல்லாம் தெரிஞ்சுக்கிறோம். ஸோ அவங்களுடைய இப்போ நீங்கள் வெளியில் கலிமூர்த்தி இவங்கெல்லாம் பேசுகிறாங்கல்ல, ஆரேட்டர்ஸ், மோட்டிவேட்டர்ஸ்லாம் போய் பாருங்கள். அவங்கெல்லாம் தங்களோட வாழ்க்கையை பற்றி பேசுறது இல்லை. அவங்க பேசுறது சம் கான்செப்ட்ஸ் அண்ட் ஐடியாஸ், லாட் ஆஃப் எக்ஸாம்பிள்ஸ் ஃப்ரம் சம்படி எல்ஸ். ஐ வில் டெல் அப்துல் கலாம் அப்படி செஞ்சாருன்னுவேன், இன்னொருத்தர் இப்படி செஞ்சாருன்னு, அதை தான் கவனிப்பாங்க. இது நம்ம ஊர் இது. ஆனால் யூஎஸ்ஏல வந்து ஒரு ஐடியா வேற மாதிரி டெவலப் ஆயிடுச்சு. அவங்க என்ன சொல்கிறாங்கன்னா, நம்ம லைஃப்லேருந்து எடுத்து எதனா பேசினா தான் ரொம்ப இன்ட்ரெஸ்டிங்காக இருக்குன்றாங்க. அது இன்ட்ரெஸ்டிங்காக இருக்கும் இல்லையோ, அவங்க சொல்கிறாங்க கிரெடிபிளாக இருக்குன்றாங்க. அதான் நம்பத்தக்க. அதை நான் ஒத்துக்கிறது இல்லை. ஏன்னா நம்ம நம்மளை பற்றி பேசும்போது தான் நிறைய பொய் சொல்லுவோம், அடிச்சு விடுவோம். புரியுதா? அதனால வந்து நம்மளை பத்தி பேசினா நம்பத்தகுந்ததுன்றதையும் நான் ஒத்துக்கல. ஜாலியா தான் பேசிட்டு இருக்கேன். நான் தப்பா, நீங்க சொல்றது தப்பு ரைட்டர்லாம் கிடையாது. சும்மா ஜாலியா என்னுடைய ஐடியாவை சொல்லிட்டு இருக்கேன்.
இல்ல கரெக்ட் சார். நான் என்ன சொல்ல வந்தேன்னா, அந்த பாயிண்ட் எனக்கு பிடிச்சிருந்தது. ஒண்ணு ஃபர்ஸ்ட் பாயிண்ட், நீங்க ஏன்னா எங்கேயுமே நீங்க சோர்ஸ் கண்டென்ட் எங்க தேடுவீங்கன்னு சொன்னீங்க இல்லையா? அந்த கண்டென்ட்டுக்கு வந்து நமக்குள்ள தட் இஸ் அந்த அந்த சோர்ஸ் ஊற்று வந்து நம்ம கிட்ட தான் இருக்கு. அதுல இருந்து எடுக்கணும்னு சொன்னீங்க. அந்த பாயிண்ட் எனக்கு பிடிச்சதுன்னு சொல்ல வரேன். ஒன்னு ஃபர்ஸ்ட் பாயிண்ட். ரெண்டாவது வந்து நான் இப்போ சமீபத்துல எனக்கு புக் ஃபேர் போயிருந்தேன், சென்னையில அட்டன் பண்ணியிருந்தேன். அப்போ அங்க பார்க்கும்போது என்னன்னா,
சுருக்கமா பேசுங்க, இன்னும் நிறைய பேர் இருக்காங்க. சுருக்கமா
எஸ் சார், இந்த பாயிண்ட் மட்டும் சொல்லிடுறேன், சாரி. அப்போ வந்து என்ன, ஒருத்தர் வந்து மேடை பேச்சாளர் வந்து பேசும்போது என்னன்னாக்கா, அவர் வந்து எல்லாத்தையுமே வந்து கோட் பண்ணி எல்லாத்தையும் அந்த அந்த இதுல இப்படி இருக்கு, இந்த புக்ல இப்படி இருக்கு அப்படின்னு சொன்னா, அதுக்கு அவர் ஒருவேளை எல்லாருமே புக்கை படிச்சுட்டு போலாமே. அவர் வந்து
படிக்க முடியாது, அது படிக்க முடியாது. நான் சொல்றேன், அதுக்கு தான் வரேன் நான். இப்போ ஒருத்தர் ஒரு ஸ்பீச் கொடுக்குறாருன்னா, அந்த டாப்பிக்கை பற்றி அவர் எவ்வளோ யோசிச்சு இப்போ ரெஃபர் பண்ணி கோட்டெல்லாம் எடுத்து எல்லாம் போட்டு கொடுக்குறாரு இல்லையா? அந்த வேலையெல்லாம் செய்யாதே அதனுடைய ஜூஸ் மட்டும் நம்மளுக்கு கொடுத்துறாரு ஒரு கிளாஸ்ல விட்டு. என்ன அந்த வேலையை அவர் கஷ்டமான வேலையை செஞ்சு நமக்கு. இப்போ ஒரு நாள்ல 3 ஸ்பீக்கர் இருப்பாங்க. டிஎம் மோடி வந்து ஒரு தீமை பத்தி இவ்வளவு ப்ரிப்பேர் பண்ணிட்டு வராரு. டிடி மாஸ்டர் நிறைய ஐடியாஸ் எடுத்து ப்ரிப்பேர் பண்ணிட்டு வராரு. ஒத்தத்தரும் ஒரு புக்கே நமக்கு வயல கொண்டு வந்து கொடுக்குறாங்கன்ற மாதிரி அர்த்தம். ஒரு டோஸ்ட்மாஸ்டர் கிளப் மீட்டிங் அட்டன் பண்றது 10 தடவை லைப்ரரி போறதுக்கு சமம். ஏன்னா ஒத்தத்தரும் அவ்வளோ விஷயங்கள் கொண்டு வந்து கொட்டுறாங்க. நீங்க லைப்ரரியில போய் எந்த புக்கை படிக்கிறதுன்னு யோசிச்சு இதை புரட்டி அதை புரட்டி இதெல்லாம் பண்ணி பண்றதுக்குள்ள இங்க ரொம்ப எளிதாக கிடைக்காது. இதனாலதான் மற்ற எதுக்கு கோட்டுன்றதுக்கு எவ்வளோ இம்பார்ட்டன்ஸ் இருக்குன்னா, அனுபவம் மிக்க பெரிய மனுஷர்கள்லாம் அவங்க எவ்வளோ பார்த்தவங்க, அவங்க சொல்றாங்க, அதுல இருந்து நம்ம கேட்டுக்கலான்றோம். ஃபார் எக்ஸாம்பிள் தலாய் லாமா ஒன்று சொன்னார். என்னன்னா, நீ அதிகமா கேளு, பேசாத அதிகமானாரு. ஏன் அப்படின்னு, நீ பேசச்சே உனக்கு தெரிஞ்சது இவ்வளோண்டு, அந்த இவ்வளோண்ட பத்தி தான் நீ திரும்ப திரும்ப பேசவா, அது உனக்கு ஏற்கனவே தெரியும் வேற.
ஓகே,
அடுத்தவன் பேசுறதை கேட்கும்போது புது புது விஷயங்கள்லாம் உனக்கு வருது. அப்போ நீ பேசுறது முக்கியமா கேட்கறது முக்கியமான்னு டிசைட் பண்ணிக்கோன்றார். இதை வந்து அவ்வளோ அழகா எடுத்து விளக்கி அதை எக்ஸ்பிளைன் பண்ணி அவர் சொல்றது ஒரு தலாய் லாமாவுடைய ஒரு அனுபவத்தினால அவர் சொல்றாரு. அந்த விஷயத்தை கேட்ட உடனே நமக்கு ஆஹா இது நல்லா இருக்கு. இதை நம்மளா உட்காந்து கண்டுபிடிக்கணும்னா, ஆப்பிள் என்னைக்கு என் தலையில உட்காருன்னு நியூட்டன் உட்காந்துருந்தான்னு வச்சுக்கோங்க, எவ்வளோ நாள் படுத்துன்னு இருந்தாங்க ஆப்பிள் மரத்தை அடியில். இன்னைக்கோ ஒரு நாள் தான் ஊந்து அந்த மாதிரி நமக்கு கிடைக்கவே கிடைக்காது அந்த பாயிண்ட்.
ஓகே.
ஸோ எல்லா விஷயங்களும் இம்பார்ட்டன்ட்டு. அதனால தான் ஒரு மீட்டிங் அட்டெண்ட் பண்ணினா அந்த 3, 4 ஸ்பீக்கர்ஸு, டேபிள் டாபிக் எல்லாம் எல்லாத்தையும் உன்னிப்பா கவனிச்சோம்னா, நெறைய முத்துக்கள், மணிகள்லாம் நம்மளுக்கு கிடைக்கும் அதுலேருந்து. ஓகே. அடுத்தது
தேங்க்யூ.
ராஜ்குமார். நீங்க
தேங்க்யூ
என்ன
சார்.
சொல்றீங்க? ராஜ்குமார்.
சார் ஆக்சுவலா நான் இப்பதான் நான் ஃபர்ஸ்ட் டைம் நான் அட்டன் பண்றேன் சார் மீட்டிங்கு. எனக்கு எப்படி இருக்குன்னு தெரியாது. அட்டன் பண்ணும்போது அது எப்படி இருக்கும், அது எங்க போகும், எதுவுமே தெரியாது எனக்கு. சரி, நான் பிளாங்கா நான் அட்டன் பண்ணேன். அப்புறம் உங்களுடைய ஸ்பீச் வந்து நான் கத்துக்கிட்டது என்னன்னா, நம்மளுக்கு என்ன தோணுமோ நம்ம உடனே அதை பேசக்கூடாது. நம்மளுக்கு நம்மளுக்கு எது ஃபர்ஸ்ட் நம்மளுக்கு திங்கிங் வருதோ அதை பேசாம கொஞ்சம் வெயிட் பண்ணி நமக்குள்ளேயே ஒரு
நிறைய விஷயங்களை தேடி அதுலேருந்து
ஆமா
பெஸ்ட்
ஆமா
எடுத்து பேசணும்.
பெஸ்ட் எடுத்து பேசணுன்றத நான் கத்துக்கிட்டேன். ஏன்னா இத்தனை நாளா நான் என்ன பண்ணுவேன்னா, எனக்கு என்ன பேசணுமோ அதை பேசிடுவேன். பட் இனிமே கொஞ்சம் யோசிச்சு பேசணும்னு நினைக்கிறேன். அதான் என்னோட டேக்அவே.
உங்களுக்கு பேசுறதுல ஒரு தடை இருக்கு இல்லையா உங்களுக்கு?
ஆமா சார். ஆமா, ஸ்டாமரிங்.
டோஸ்ட் மாஸ்டர்ல ரெகுலரா வரவங்க இதை கியூர் ஆயிடுறாங்க. மெட்ராஸ்லேயே
ஓகே
2
சார்.
ஃபேமஸ் கேஸ் நானே பார்த்து 2 பேர் ரொம்ப ஃபேமஸ் கேஸ், ரொம்ப மோசமா இருந்தவங்க ரொம்ப நல்ல ஸ்பீக்கர் ஆயிட்டாங்க.
ஓகே சார்.
இதுல
தேங்க்யூ.
முக்கியமான காரணம் என்னன்னா, நீங்க டோஸ்ட் மாஸ்டர்ல வந்து பேசும்போது உங்களை யாரும் குறைச்சி எடை போட மாட்டாங்க, உங்களை கேலி பண்ண மாட்டாங்க. நீங்க
ஓகே
இவ்வளவு
சார்.
முயற்சி பண்ணி பண்றீங்களேன்ற விஷயத்த வந்து ஆதரிச்சு உங்களுக்கு வந்து கைத்தட்டலையும் வாழ்த்துக்களையும் தான் கொடுப்போம் நாங்க.
ஓகே.
இதனால வந்து உங்களுக்கு கொஞ்சம் கொஞ்சமா அந்த குறைபாடும் நீங்கிடும். உங்களுக்கு வாழ்த்துக்கள், என்னுடைய வாழ்த்துக்கள்.
ஓகே
அடுத்தபடி
சார்.
வேற
தேங்க்யூ சார்.
யாருன்னா அது எதனா சொல்ல
தேங்க்யூ.
போறீங்களா? வேற யாருன்னா எதனா சொல்ல போறீங்களா?
சார் பெஸ்ட்
சதீஷ்.
ஸ்பீக்கர், பெஸ்ட் டிஎம்ஓடி அண்ட் டிடி ஸ்பீக்கர் உங்க வாட்ஸ்அப்ல அனுப்பிச்சிருக்கேன். பார்த்து நீங்களே அனௌன்ஸ் பண்ணிடுங்க சார் ரிசல்ட் சார்.
நீங்க தான் டிஎம் முடின்ட்டீங்களே.
பெஸ்ட் ரோல் பிளேயர்.
இன்று வெற்றி வாகை சூடிய நம் மன்றத்தின் பங்குதாரர்கள் டோஸ்ட் மாஸ்டர் ஆனந்த், பெஸ்ட் ரோல் பிளேயர் டிஎம்ஓடி, பெஸ்ட் டேபிள் டாபிக் ஸ்பீக்கர் கெஸ்ட் நிவேதா. இருக்கீங்களா கெஸ்ட் நிவேதா?
ஹலோ.
ஓகே, எல்லாரும் உங்கள் வீடியோவை ஆன் பண்ணீங்கன்னா போட்டோ எடுத்து பாரு விக்ரம். கெஸ்ட் நிவேதானுடைய பேக்ரவுண்ட்ல லைட் ஜாஸ்தியா இருக்கு, அதனால ஃபேஸ் கொஞ்சம் டார்க்கா இருக்கு. நீங்க தலையை தூக்கினீங்கன்னா தலையை நல்லா பவுடர் போட்ட மாதிரி இருக்கு மூஞ்சி. நிவேதா நிஜமாவே பவுடர் போட போயிட்டாங்க போல. வெரி குட். ஸ்மைல் ப்ளீஸ். தேங்க்யூ வெரி மச். யாராவது எதனா சொல்லணும்னா சொல்லலாம். ரெக்கார்டிங்கை ஸ்டாப் பண்ணலாம். அதுக்கப்புறமா என்ன பேசணும்னு இன்னும் கொஞ்ச நேரம் இருக்கலாம் ஒன்றா.